Hello, my name is John Wampler, and I am here to womp you up. That's right, folks. It is Womp It Up Wednesday. Here we are. It's a beautiful day in Boone County. That's where I live. And man, the birds are chirping, the sun is shining, and man, it's a great day to be encouraged. This is actually the fourth episode that I am coming to you with. And today I just want to take the time and really encourage you. Now to encourage, you've heard this before, but this is good. To when you encourage somebody, you are speaking courage into their life. You are making them fearless. You are making them ferocious. And the topic that I want to share with you, we've been talking about leadership lessons from Lizzie. Lizzie was a 10-year-old girl that I had, blonde-haired, blue-eyed little girl who lost her battle with bone cancer. And she went through it for 15 months, and I saw her battle courageously through this cancer. And I learned a lot of lessons from just a 10-year-old girl, believe it or not. And we're going to talk about that. And then I've got two stories, so we're going to make this quick. But if one thing I want to encourage you with is I want to speak to you about the courage to continue on. The courage to continue on. You know, it's one thing to have courage for a day. It's one thing to have courage maybe for a week. But can you imagine having courage for 15 months being away from your family? I'm talking about Lizzie now, being away from your family, being away from your friends, being away from your school, and having to go through so many procedures, so many operations, and dealing with the pain and everything that comes with the tumors and everything that comes with having cancer. Lizzie had to be courageous continuously. And I want that to soak in, because I want this story to really encourage and help you. You know, to be courageous means to be brave. To me, it means to be, to be brave, to have guts, to have endurance. And so it's one thing to be brave and courageous for just a day, but it's another thing just for like 15 months. And Lizzie, at one point at the end of her life, she knew the end was coming. She turned to her mother, and I wasn't there for the conversation, but Jennifer told me. With tears in her eyes, she looked up at Mom and said, "You know, you do realize what you're asking me to do is very, very hard for me. You're asking me to go to a place that I've never been before." Talking about heaven. And you do realize that you are not going to be there for a very long time. You see, Lizzie had to be courageous even to continue on. And there were so many points in her life throughout her treatment that she had to be brave. She had to be courageous. And I believe that one of the ways that she was courageous, one of the reasons why she was courageous is because she encouraged other people. And when you encourage other people, you yourself are encouraged. You yourself become courageous. Okay? Got to tell you a story. Okay? 5 or 6 years ago, I was at this point right now, I was training for the Roots and Blues half marathon. It was my very first half marathon. Folks, that's 13.1 miles. I was training. It took me about 3 or 4 months to train for this. And you talk about a commitment, man, day in and day out of just the grind. and just training. And so I get up, we get up, I'd meet at 5 a.m. in the morning, okay, with a group of guys, 3 or 4 guys, and we were close. And we'd run, and several times a week. And then they would encourage me along the way, and they would give me the courage to continue on, because I can't tell you how many times I would want to quit or say, this is stupid, this is crazy. And so bottom line is, the day comes, race day comes, I get all fired up. I mean, man, here I am. I've got my game face on, okay? This is me with, I don't know if you can see it, but man, I have got my face painted. I mean, I'm talking war paint, friends. I am ready. And check it. Mile 10, mile 11, dude, I hit a brick wall. Man, I start cramping up. I'm starting to think, forget this, man. I'm just gonna check out. There's no way. This is crazy. I've done 10 or 11 miles. That's good. I've trained 3 or 4 months. Dude, I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm good to go. Okay, I don't need to cross the finish line. All right. About the 10th or 11th mile, when I hit that brick wall, I looked to the side, because the streets are lined with people that are like encouraging everybody. I see the 3 or 4 guys, they're cheering me on. I hear them, I see them, and they're just there. And as I pass by, they jump in the race. They jump in the half marathon, and they start to run with me. They start to speak to me. They start to talk to me. They start to pump me up. They start to encourage me and to speak courage. Come on, somebody. They start to speak life into me. And man, I'm going to tell you right now, there is no way at all I would have finished that half marathon if it wasn't for those guys. So that kind of leads me to this. Yes, they gave me the courage to continue on. My question for you, you need courage, right? You want to quit. You want to give up. You want to throw in the towel. I want you to look around and think right now, who's in your life, could be friends, coworkers, families, whatever, that they need some courage. They need some encouragement. Who can you encourage? Who can you take the time in the midst of where you're at right now, in your greatest need? How can you get your eyes off yourself and look around and say to yourself, who needs some encouragement? Who can I make ferocious, fearless? Who can I make brave? Who can I give endurance to? Who needs that endurance? Who needs some guts? They don't believe in themselves. They don't feel like they can do it. They don't feel like they have the courage to go on. But you know what? I believe there's people around me. They need to be encouraged. They need the courage to continue. And so, friends, man, that's what I would just want to coach you up with. I want to do that every single Womp It Up Wednesday. I want to coach you up. Not only do I want to encourage you and coach you up, but I hate to tell you about it, friends, but this ain't about you, okay? This is about you reaching out and touching and encouraging and helping other people around you, because that makes you valuable. That makes you an asset. That gives you influence. And that's what leadership is, friends. Leadership is influence. Nothing more and nothing less. Hey, do me a favor. Leave a comment. Tell me what you've learned. Please share this page. And, I look forward to coming to you every Wednesday, Womp It Up Wednesday. And thanks so much for watching. And, man, let's make this day great. All right, guys? Thanks so much for listening.